What's up? We're live. Welcome to Coffee Ride with me, DJ Mars Miranda. Joining me tonight is Paco Ochoa, our only Filipino pro cyclist in Portugal. And we'll have Coach Sol following in just a bit. Medyo busy lang si Coach. And tonight we have a special guest. Ano siya? Kilala siya in the cycling community kasi unang-una siya yung gumagawa ng mga bespoke cycling kit na kita mo suot ng mga teams na nagte-train dyan sa kung saan man kayo nagre-ride. Tapos urban legend din siya dahil sa mga bike na tinatago niya sa bahay. So malalaman natin dati yan. So from Anatomic Cycling Apparel, Custom Cycling Apparel in Quezon City, Circle Cycling Club ba? Quezon City.
Club, you got it right.
Sir Clarence Fajardo, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
So Sir Clarence, marami ng urban legend about you in different aspects eh. So ano lang, for kasi our show, we created this show for the beginners. Kasi ngayon, 'di ba, pandemic, madaming bumili ng bike. Maraming beginners na, alam mo yun, yung first bike, getting into cycling, yung bike to work, cycling to work out. So let's introduce Sir Clarence first. Sir Clarence, how did you get into cycling? Tsaka kailan?
Ay, wow.
Ayan.
Mas mahirap yung kailan ata.
All I can say is, panahon ni Greg Limond when I started.
Wow.
So that was like late 80s.
Solid.
I remember watching Greg Limon win over Laurent Fignon sa Champs-Élysées, winning by a few seconds using, for the first time in Tour de France history, aero bar. Hype yung victory na yun. Winning the race sa time trial. And it just happened again now in the Tour de France with Pogacar's win. Hype yung victory na yun, that time trial victory. So it was like reliving again. Ang galing ng experience. So I started in the 80s. So I was your usual parang trying to be athlete. I was working out at home. Usually I started the upper body. Tapos pagdating sa legs, nahihirapan ako mag-workout kasi for your legs, you need heavier weights eh. So sabi ko, I'll try to buy a bike para yun na lang ang workout for my legs. Tapos, tuloy-tuloy na. I remember buying from Newton Multisales in Musambong. My first Tanchuan chromoly tube set with cast investment lugs. I brought it to Nonet Jokino, 20th Avenue, custom frame builder. He made me a bike. He measured me with his own form of measurement. And that's it. Tuloy-tuloy na. Later, I got a Bataglin. Later, a Gios. And wala nang tigil.
Yun yung nakakatakot dyan, yung wala nang tigil eh.
No, tapos during college sa UP, there was a club there, UP Bike Club. The president then was Elaine Henson. Elaine Henson, track queen natin yan. During the time when there were still amateurs and professionals in cycling. Wala na yan sa sports, di ba? Nung time ng Gintong Alay sports program, that was the time there. So I got involved with the club. Iba yung may grupo eh. So it's important for mga newbies to find a group. Una-una, mas safe if you ride in a group. And you get to challenge each other, Alaman mo yung strength and weaknesses mo. It pushes you to pedal harder. After my membership in UP Bike Club, and I graduated from UP, I spent a lot of time sa Quezon Circle. Quezon Circle was so different before. Pwede ka mag-bike dyan araw-araw. Hindi gaya ngayon na Sunday na lang because of the congestion in the city. Alam mo na, ang problema ng siklista sa Metro Manila. Nauubos na yung cycling areas natin. But anyway, after graduating, I was riding with this group, which included then Congressman Renato Yap and Robert Asanceno, who was then the general manager of the MMDA. They pushed me to, come on, let's start a club so we can accomplish things here at Quezon Circle. So I did as they suggested. So I organized the group. So I became the first founding president of the Quezon Circle Cycling Club. So that was, I think, around 1990.
Wow.
Okay. And if you notice, sa Quezon Circle, may bike lane dyan. Sad to say, it's not being respected so much. But the club made it possible na magka-city ordinance na lagyan ng bicycle lane. At least now it's still there. And kahit pa paano, it provides some form of safety pa rin. Lalo na pag Sunday. Sundays, yun na lang pwede mag-bike doon. But, it's still a nice place to ride.
So ano ngayon, how different is it now? Like, back then when you started the cycling club, was it, how exclusive was it? Was it, kailangan member ka lang nung cycling club to participate, or was it open to everyone? Meron bang mga rivalry yan, yung mga dayo na dadating tapos di ba, makipagsabayan?
Well, being a cycling area, hindi nawawala yan eh. But one thing that was nice about the Quezon Circle, diyan kasi nagtitrain yung national team. They're always there, parang almost every other day. So, masasanay ka doon sa training regimen nila. Masasanay ka nung riding na dual pace line lang. You get to train with them, you get to warm up, light gear, heavy gear, you go faster, then you warm down. So, you get to learn those things and they're always there. Pare, alam mo naman sa bike, it's a social sport eh. Iba yung may kasama ka sa peloton. You get to ride longer and safer. So I remember waking up 5:30 in the morning, 5:45, nandun na ako. And we'll finish around 8 o'clock. And I was so happy dahil I was riding with the national team, kahit nasa likod lang. You're not allowed to ride with them, gugulo eh. So doon ko lang sa likod, but that was great.
Diba? Ayan, for the beginners, kung may makita kayong cycling team or if you come across the national team, lahat naman yung makikita mo naka full kit lahat yan eh. So either the national team, the Army, Navy, Francia, Opus Land, ganyan. Usually may pace line yan. Ano bang dyan, Sir Clarence, ang etiquette sa riding with a group na, yung group na talaga na kakapit ka lang? Ano ba yung, just for the
pace line?
Pag nakita mo yung pace line, tapos hindi ka naman kasama dun sa team, ano ba yung kailangan malaman ng mga, kasi marami dyan nakikita nila sa MOA, sa circle, ng mga bago. So, baka syempre, hindi nila alam yung rules of the game pagdating sa pace line.
Yeah. Important sa pace line is dapat dalawa lang talaga. Hey, Saul's here.
Hey, so, hi, Coach.
Basta na.
Welcome, Coach
Sorry.
Paul from Qatar. late ka. Demerit ka ngayon.
Traffic sa EDSA.
Na traffic. Ayan, Coach, we're talking about the Quezon City
the
Circle.
dual pace line.
Pace line. So, nasa kami? Ano bang
Dapat
etiquette?
dalawa lang palagi. If you want to join the pace line, huwag ka tatatlo. No yan. And just stay at the back. Then if you're given a chance na mapunta dun sa group and you're able to make your way up to the front, pag turn mo na up front, do not push the pace. Just maintain the pace. And actually, every Sunday, yung club, we have yung tinatawag na pampalta.
Yes.
Lap counters para, we start at 35, so you know how many laps you've been going. So we've been doing that for a long time already to help those who really want to put up some mileage. It's easier to keep track of your pace.
So ano ba yan? Is it polite to you wait for that? Kunyari, yung team nasa harap mo, kumapit ka. Siyempre, magpapalitan kayo niyan. Automatic ba pag nagpalitan sila, papasok ka ba or you let them do their muna, tas nasa likod ka lang the whole time. Hindi ka masyadong pupunta sa harap. For beginners then, yung so they know.
I think the best thing to do is just stay at the back first. Tignan mo if they're actively changing the lead. Pero pag umaagwat na yung distansya sa mga riders, pwede ka nang sumingit doon. But if the pace line is tight, wag mo nang pilitin, masisigawan ka lang. Nakainis yun. Konting agwat lang, sisingit na.
Yun.
Yeah.
So
hindi naman karera doon. It's just training, right?
Training siya talaga. And so for the beginners, respect the pace line talaga. Respect the team's pace line. So wag kang masyadong sisingit unless you're asked to, di ba? Tama?
Yes.
And may courtesy kasi I've been QC boy ako so but di ako member ng QCCC, but usually kapag may rides yan, sasabit ako sa likod and kagaya nga nun, usually sa likod ako and then I work my way front na lang. And of course, that's their group ride kasi, and usually naman, correct me if I'm wrong, no? Clarence, definitely naman siya, open to everyone, but parang it's mainly for the QCC members. And if you want to join, pretty much open naman sila. But of course, parang in respect to anyone, for example, sa MOA, may ibang group naman din na nag-ride doon na team, di ba? And wag mo lang naman guluhin yung pace time, pwede ka namang sumabit. It's more of courtesy to the team who has training or the club's training.
Kasi usually, kapag nagpa-pace line yung isang grupo, usually team yan or grupo talaga sila na nag-ensayo, may naka-dedicate na plano kung sino magpapalitan, anong mangyayari. So, usually, kung makakasabit ka, sumabit ka lang. Huwag ka nang bumida-bida yung i-sprinting mo yung arko.
So, pag ayan yung mga fans mo, Sir Clarence, nanonood na. Sir Dave Rosales.
Bawal ata mag-comment yung hindi nakakulnago.
Ayan na. Good evening, Sir Dave.
One more thing, Sir Kel. If you noticed yung lap counter namin, usually pagdating ng 10th lap, let's say it starts from 35 or 30. So, pababa. Pagdating na ng 10, medyo mabilis na yan. Lahat naka-heavy gear na.
Yeah.
So, just look at the lap counter. Pag nakita mo nasa 10, mabilis na yan.
Yes.
Make sure you use the proper gears para hindi ka mag-overspin, para hindi ka humarang doon. Pag gano'n kasi mabilis na yan.
And so, for those then who want to, interested to check out the the scene at sa Quezon Circle, anong oras siya pag Sundays? And
7 o'clock.
yeah,
It's a good
they started.
Medyo malaki na yung grupo.
Yes, by that time.
So yan, mga nasa Quezon City area, pwede nyo check out yung Quezon City Circle pag Sunday. Makasabay kayo sa mga mabibilis dyan. Ayan, ito
So,
naman.
be there by 7 para it usually starts slow naman eh. Like a typical workout, you have a warm up, then you go into it, and then you warm down after.
So how do you become a member of the Quezon Circle Cycling Club?
Alam mo, one of the things why it's one of the oldest and wala kaming problema with the members, it's open to everyone. We don't collect any annual fees. If people want to become a member, they can avail of the uniforms, but they have to at least join the group while we ride para at least kahit paano we'll get to know them first. It's very, very open.
Speaking of uniforms,
we don't want to expect anything from anyone. Just like ako, I organize things for the club, and when Robert Nascianceno passed away a few years back, I organized a ride for him, and ang daming nag-donate. There are lots of people in the group who are so blessed. They want to share their blessings. Ganun doon, ang daming nagbibigay. Like yung after the training ride, makita mo yung salo-salo, ang daming nagdadala lang ng pagkain for everyone. So, it's better that way. Alam mo naman sa clubs, pag may mga money things, people start expecting and demanding things. We don't want that. We just want to be happy and ride and be there every Sunday.
And definitely one of the best kits, I'd say, kapag nasa QC Circle, nakita mo lahat, naka QCCC, pare-parehas ang ganda tignan.
Bawal
pag tinignan mo yung mga bawal boring, ganda ng mga bisikleta. So, but very friendly, I'd say. I've ridden a couple of the group rides sa Circle when I was still there, and or still racing or training back then as a junior. So, yep. I attest to what Clarence is actually sharing today.
Yan lang yung pinaka-responsibility namin doon, just to maintain some form of order or discipline. Yan lang. That's why the lap counters, they do well. Parang nakita na mga tao na, ilang laps na, the group is coming, it's about to end. So, kahit paano, there's some sense of order there. And it's been working well so far for a long time na. And we want to keep it that way.
And speaking of
sabi
kit,
ko yung
tanong
yung
natin
kit.
yung kit. Oo. So, paano ba? Siyempre, maganda yung kit na sinasabi mong umiikot na naka-QCCC, di ba? So, sir, anong history behind Anatomic? Paano siya nag-umpisa? How did you get into it? Was it just a natural thing na, di ba, nagtayo kayo ng cycling club, so gawa na rin tayong kit. Gawa tayong Which came first?
The kids came first.
The kids came first. Ayan.
Yeah.
Sige. History ng Anatomic.
After graduating from UP, siyempre kailangan ko na magtrabaho. Wala na akong allowance sa mga magulang ko eh. So, it's time to find work. At that time, my sister, my elder sister, she was making bags. Siya yung may-ari ng Heartstrings. They have branches in all the SM malls, Heartstrings. It's all
Heartstrings
done in
nearby
our
our
house.
place. Nalala ko tuloy yun.
Yeah,
Short
Heartstrings.
horn. Yes.
So, it's all done in the house. Tapos, ako naman, since wala na akong trabaho, tapos nagbabike na ako nun, I was able to get hold of some imported jerseys from kay Newton. Mga Italian jerseys. I had 2 or 3. Pinagpapalitan ko na lang kasi ang mahal nun eh. Until it came to the point na wala na akong pambili. wala pa akong trabaho eh. So, sabi ng sister ko, why don't you come with me sa Divisoria during one of her sourcing trips? Hanap ka ng tela niyan. And so, that's what we did. Sumama ako. I found some pretty close fabrics. Then, I did a couple for myself. Tapos, okay naman. Then, I started making shorts. One thing with the shorts and the jerseys, yung ginagawa ko, sinusuot ko. So, kahit paano, I was able to make sure na tama. That was my rule. You have to wear what you make para ma-perfect mo siya. And then, I started making some for sa mga suki ko sa Marikina. Kay Joven, saka kay John Wilkie. Yan yung mga bike shop na pinupuntahan namin eh. Dahil from Quezon City, Marikina has many bike shops eh. So I offered my products and nagustuhan nila. So with little capital I did, gawa ako ng isang batch. Pag nabenta na, kunin ko na yung bayad. Then I'll buy more materials, gawa ulit. Until lumaki na yung capital. And then, the era of sublimation arrived. Pioneer ako dyan eh. I remember the first team kit I did was for the historic first trade team ng Pilipinas. Yung Casino Filipino ni Rick Rodriguez. Si Rick Rodriguez was a pioneer in so many things. And the opportunity he gave me to make the kits for the Casino Filipino team, wow! Doon na nagsimula yung kits na masaya ako. Because prior to that, silk screen lang yung mga designs. You can just imagine wearing a jersey now na silk screened. So anyway, I remember si Ryan Tangilig pa. Wow! Ryan Tangilig with nag-champion yan eh. Yeah. Ryan Tangilig is now in
Dubai.
Yes. Cycle House.
Yes.
He owns a bike shop there. One thing about my clients, yung mga kababayan natin working in other countries, they are so proud to wear anything na gawa sa atin. And I always make it a point na if they need anything, I prioritize them agad. They're like our ambassadors, always proud to wear Filipino.
Nice.
So after Casino Filipino, yun. Si Team Gobio started this racing series for executive. Medyo vague pa dati yung classifications ng ng cycling events natin. Up until to a certain time, magulo. Like the cyclists were divided into pros and executives.
Peka days.
Yeah, Peka days. Medyo
old school, sorry. Lumalabas na.
Medyo,
Yahoo groups.
for a long time, I don't know what adjective to use to describe that. Parang the categories are based on your stature or kung maputi or what. Yun yung norm nun eh.
Yeah.
Until yung executive, naging mga bossing na yan eh. Anyway, when he started that, the beginnings of the executive racing, I was able to make a lot of kits for the teams. Ang dami mga teams. I was so swamped with orders. I remember there was one race in Clark. Nasa starting line na yung team ni John Wilkie. Magsisimula in a few minutes. Tumatakbo pa ako. Para iabot yung mga jersey nila. Ganun ka photo finish. Sobrang dami. Tapos hindi naman ako ganun kalaki. Pero, nagawa ko naman lahat. And everyone was happy.
Ayan eh. Peka Yahoo groups. Malamang kung
Yes.
if you're galing kay Vince Corpus, I guess, if you're in the know na you were around that time, alam niyo yung Peka Yahoo group na yan.
Ewan ko kung buhay pa siya. Pero...
Diba? Ito, from Rafi Santos, what's great about Anatomic is it's true custom made. Kaya ang ganda ng designs and perfect fit. Diba? Kasi tayo, si Coach Sol, para makahanap ng kit na kumasya sa kanya, pakahirap.
Yes, and I remember, kasi yung cutter is a clubmate ko, si Rene Dalin. I hope he's watching also. Kumpare ko yun. And wala ako nun kasi estudyante ako eh. And kalapit bahay namin nga ang Anatomic. And if I may, yung mom ko and mom ni Clarence is pagkaibigan sa halaman.
Kamajong mga daw eh.
So when that sabi ko wala akong makuha ang jersey kasi maluwag sa akin. So tinulungan ako na first kits ko was all head to toe Anatomic. Diba? Okay, shorts, one of the best. Definitely. And yun nga, walang double extra small. Mas payat pa ako nun before. Walang double extra small dyan dati. And they made custom kits for me.
Totoong custom made dahil nung tatandaan ko nung nag-race pa kami ng try kasama ko si Rayson. Ang gusto naming style yung crop top na tas naka-trunks lang para old school 90s na triathlon. So syempre, yung mga jersey namin, imbis na gupitin namin, dinala na lang namin kay Clarence pati nagpagawa kami ng talagang custom made na old school jersey pang triathlon na babagay sa makulay na trunks.
Pero totoo yung hirap. Malaking bagay yung fit nung kit mo kasi pag nagra-ride ka eh, syempre, 'di ba? Unang-una, hindi ka naman makabili ng kit na kakasya sa lahat ng yung 'di ba, na universal fit. So talagang kailangan ideally magpa-custom talaga kayo lalo na kung team kayo.
I think isang insider na info lang. Kung nagtataka kayo, minsan nakikita niyo yung mga professional riders sa TV or sa Instagram pag nag-post ng picture, nakita niyo. Parang ang ganda ng jersey nila. Pero pag binili mo, kahit Rafa pa yan or ibang brand Castelli, tas ikaw yung nagsuot, parang iba yung dating. Kahit medyo fit naman yung dating sa'yo, okay naman. Ang isang dyan, sinusukat lahat yun.
Yes.
So, minsan, tulad nung mga ibang riders, pang large yung haba ng katawan pero yung nipis ng sleeves pang extra small. Hindi mo makukuha yung size na yun kung binili mo lang siya off the shelf or online na okay, small ako. So kaya siya mukhang pro kasi custom made yun.
Akala ko dahil malaki lang yung tiyan ko kaya hindi siya mukhang pro. Binili ko yung size ko pero kaya pala hindi ganun kaganda yung fit, yung laki ng tiyan ko. Ito, Sir Clarence, from Pauline Salvana Bautista. When will you start your ladies line?
Oh, actually gumagawa naman kami ng ladies fit.
Ayan.
I'll message her.
Yeah.
Sige. Actually, later, Pauline, will announce we'll go through the social media sites, how to get in touch with Anatomic, how to get in touch with Quezon Circle Cycling Club para everyone who needs to ask stuff andyan. We'll give you the info na.
Ang isang
I have something to say.
Yeah.
Would you believe wala akong Facebook for my
Ganun ka
Kailangan mo mag-join ng Yahoo groups para
kailangan na sa Yahoo groups kayo.
The reason being hindi namin kakayanin yung demand.
But the quality is evident. Up to now, yung cycling team namin is using anatomic kits. Yeah.
Ito rin, from Sir Dale. May comment si Sir Dale. Optimized for typical Filipino physique ang Anatomic. Yan. So,
yeah, we made sure na tama yung sukat pang Pinoy. And I usually verify every time we make changes to the pattern. Tinitignan ko yung mga nakasuot and I make sure na tama. Dahil pag nakasabay ko, because I ride every day, so yung mga nagsusuot, nakasabay ko yan. So ino-observe ko mabuti, tinitignan ko kung tama, kasi pag hindi tama, sumasakit ulo ko So, all the patterns are correct.
Ito yung Roy, extra medium, kayang gawin.
Oh yeah, even that's nice. Medyo large.
Medyo large. Diba? Medyo large, extra medium. Yan, ang mga sizes.
One event that was so special for me was yung Colnago Owners Day ride. Colnago Manila ordered the kits from my company. And when Colnago orders anything, but hindi ganun kasimple yan. They have corporate guidelines that should be followed. Pinapadala pa yung corporate guideline books from Cambiago para tama lahat. And after you do the design, ipapadala pa nila ulit yan kay Ernesto Colnago. And they will check every detail kung tama before they approve it, before you can make it. And okay naman. Pumasa ako sa lahat ng guidelines. And at the same time, during the event, there was more than 100. Tinignan ko lahat ng mga nakasuot. I was going to the whole peloton. And I saw everyone looked great. And I was so happy. Yun yung fulfillment doon. Pag tinignan mo, ang ganda ng mga forma, kahit yung mga medyo overweight ng konti.
Buntik naman
lahat. Walang masyado na haba, walang masyado na na-affirm yung the measurements I made for the pattern. Tama pang Pinoy.
Galing. Ayan, shoutout muna tayo. Ang dami nanonood, Sir Clarence. Sir Lito Vicencio, James Rosca, Sir Dale. Ano pala, shoutout,
RCC Manila.
RCC Manila, lahat nanonood. Ayan, from James. I have both old and his new kits. Big difference, especially sa padding. Yan. Tapos, ito yung mga QCC, sila Benji.
Yung RCC ata magpapagawa rin ng jersey.
Proud ako when the RCC people wear the jerseys I make. Wow. Mahirap yung mga yan. They know what is... They have good taste.
Wala namang pinapatamaan sa overweight, Sir Rafi Santos. Diba? Kumpara naman tayo sa pro, lahat tayo siguro dito overweight. Pag tinabi mo tayo sa mga katawan ng mga pro.
Ang isa kong tanong kay Clarence, tungkol sa padding. Gaano katindi yung effort na binubuhos mo para ayusin yung padding ng isang... Kasi I'm sure maraming changes yan over yung decades long na nagawa ng jersey. Anong klaseng... Saan mo kinukuha yung technology? Meron ka bang pinagkukunan. Kasi yun yung parang pag nakakita ka ng shorts, yung padding mukhang iisa lang pero ang dami nilang sinasabi na ganitong technology na iba-iba. So paano mo kinukuha, ina-outsource or binubuo mag-isa? Hindi ko alam yung...
Yeah, tama yung observation ko. Nako, yan ang pinakapuso ng cycling shorts, the pad. I've been to many different kinds of pads. I remember my success started during the PECA races when I started ordering the pads from Teo Sport of Italy. In-order ko pa sa Italy yun para pagsuot nila ng kit. Okay yung, alam mo na, yung salunggunisa. Yung salungguhit. Yan ang pinaka-importante sa shorts eh. So when they try that out, original pads from Italy, words like pag pumipidal ka, baon na baon. Walang chafing, things like that. So I knew right away na importante talaga yung magandang pads. Then later on, I tried different types. Meron yung may gel for long rides. Meron yung preform 3D pad, ganyan. But the current pad we use is based on the fact na tropical country tayo. Which means the best way to make a kit, jersey and shorts, is to make it as simple as possible. Like, for instance, pag naka-bib short ka, tapos naka-jersey ka, dito sa area sa likod with the pocket, so you have the pocket, tapos yung jersey, and then the bib short, tatlong layers of fabric na yan. So, mainit na yan. Kasi yung iba gusto lagyan pa ng isa pang pocket doon, lalagyan pa ng pocket dito. Because it's better to keep it simple para hindi mainit. And at the same time, yung mga uso ngayon, ang mga the current trend now for cycling kits, in my opinion, form-fitting ngayon ng trend eh. So, wala tayong magagawa. Yun ang uso eh. Aerofit, form-fitting fabrics. So, what we're doing is we try to have it less revealing. So, I use fabrics na medyo pagsuot mo, it's form-fitting but not too tight. So, komportable pa din. Kasi hindi naman lahat racing form like Paco and Sol. Paco. Form-fitting yan. Ganda.
Local to, local.
Ganda.
Pero made in Italy.
Yeah. Nice.
Apat yan. Apat na layer, apat na jersey suot niya.
Yan. Yan ang hindi pwede sa Pilipinas. Kaya bring tayo doon sa pad, no? To answer your question, hindi ko pa nasagot pa eh. Kulang pa eh. Yung current pad na ginagamit ko ngayon, it's so simple. It's two-dimensional lang siya with the high-density portion, nakatahe. Kasi yung expensive, it's 3D molded. They put different layers of foam and then nilalagyan nila ng pandikit and then it's heat molded. Unfortunately, hindi tumatagal ng matagal, kumihiwalay yung pagkit. So, lumalabas, mas mabuti pa yung nakatahi na lang. At the same time, yung surrounding foam, may perforation. So, it lets more air in and lowers the temperature dyan sa iyong private area. And I've seen the same pad being used by ASOS, which idol ko yung ASOS, yung brand na yan.
Of course.
So, mahal lang. Pero, kung maganda talaga. So, since they use it, sabi ko, yan na yan. And na-affirm naman, everyone likes it. Like sabi ni Batwa. Ayan. Maganda yung pad. Tama. Did I answer that? Ako?
Yes.
Oo, sagot.
To share, no, in terms of padding, yung Pro 8
It's very simple and it's perforated.
Yung Pro 8, ewan ko kung hanggang ngayon available, but yun yung isa sa mga last ko na kits and one of my loved. Hanggang siguro ilang taon kong gamit yung Pro 8 na bib shorts and shorts yun. Ang sarap nung padding na yun during college racing days ko. One of the best shorts I ever used.
Alam mo, I think it's about time I design a jersey for you guys, ha? Coffee ride.
Yo.
Coffee ride with DJ.
Yan
Ano
yung
pangalan ni
yan yung
Soja?
hinihintay.
Ako dito. Wala. Anyway, I'll design a for you guys.
Yan.
Yan.
Okay ba yan?
Nice. Thank you.
Game.
Panglamig din, ha? Panglamig din.
Ano ko si Paco, special concern na naman. Papagawa sa akin.
Ito may question tayo from Sir Lito Vicencio. You mentioned Pinoy fit a few times earlier. What's a typical Pinoy fit and how does it compare with, say, an Italian or other international commercial branded kits?
Pinoy fit is like a European fit. European compared to American fit, mas maliit ang sukat ng European. But pag sinabi mo European, it's too general. If you buy a brand na kunwari gawa sa Netherlands, the land of the tallest people in the world, ang haba niyan. Gaya nung sportful na brand, hanggang sa puwet mo yung bulsa. So, Pinoy fit is like normal European fit na mas maiksi lang ng konti. May konting adjustments.
Yun. And then may isa pa dito. Angelo Serrano, ano sir design influence mo? Wow, parang Miss Universe.
Oh, yeah. I graduated from UP art history, so I read a lot of books. I follow every year. There's an annual color being published by the Pantone Color Chart System. Ina-announce yan every year, na color for the years, ganyan. Tapos mapapansin mo, once they announce that, lahat ng mga clothing brands or whatever brands manufacturing clothing, meron sila niyang kulay na yan. So, sinusunod ko yan. Tapos, pangalawa, lahat ng kits ng Peloton, early season pa lang, I look at each one to find if there is a trend. So, para hindi tayo mahuhuli. And makita kaagad natin kung pudpud na yung design, overused na, or like, now I noticed from last year pa to uso ngayon yung ginagawa kong cut, yung dalawang cut ng sleeves One is the raglan and one is the inset sleeves, just like what Paco is wearing now. Inset yan.
Can you turn around, Paco?
Sabi ko na
Want to turn?
Pag tinignan mo yung Peloton ngayon, karamihan ng kits nila ganyan yung cut and sleeves. So, if you see a lot of them doing that, you can say na, it's a trend, di ba?
Ayan, wait. May isa pa dito From Richard Enrique. The brand holds true to its name. The jersey make is anatomically based. That's why it fits the athlete's body anatomy well. Congratulations and more power, Boss Clarence. Shout out to QCCC. Ayan. So, talagang pagpangalan, bagay talaga sa pangalan, no?
Oh yeah, I think that's how I got to use that name. The patterns are anatomical. The patterns are cut in the cycling position. The patterns are not cut for you standing up. You will notice the difference pag sumakay ka na sa bike mo and you hold the drops. Wala humahatak na tela dapat. Hindi ka sinasakal ng leeg. Yung sleeves mo, hindi hinihila yung likuran. And the front is shorter. The back is longer.
Hindi, kasi especially for the beginners, kasi lahat sila parang buying their first kit, they don't know parang how it should fit. Ito Sir Clarence advice, kasi most of the people that I've met who started cycling about maybe a month or 2 months ago during the pandemic, syempre bumiling bike, bumili ng kit, na-addict, pumayat lahat. So ngayon yung mga kit nila, maluwag na agad. Kasi syempre, pumayat na sila. Yung unang, di ba, yung unang surge ng pagpayat after mag-start mag-cycling. So is there a way to alter it? Can they have their kits altered? Do they just buy new ones? Do they just buy better ones?
Tago na lang muna.
Baka tumaba ulit.
Advice ko for yung mga newbies natin, if I'm sure you notice, ang dami nagbebenta dyan. There's so many vendors selling. It's not bad to buy from them. One tip lang to make sure na you're buying good stuff. Kung kaya mong basain yung tela, basain mo, tignan mo kung magsisip yung water. Para alam mo na quick drying yung fabric.
Quick drying.
Yun lang, malaking importante yan. Pag hindi sinipsip yung water, it's gonna give you problems when you ride.
Yung mga kit,
one more thing for that,
Sorry.
There's so many stuff kasi coming from China now. I have nothing against them, pare. Some are good, some are bad, some are terrible, but you have to learn which ones to get. Just try to avoid the ones with the silicone strips dun sa garters sa leg and sa sleeve.
Yung
Because
payat na strip.
I have seen so many instances of blister. Oo, grabe. Nagkaka-skin dermatitis. Dahil nagre-react dun sa acetic acid nung silicone strip or whatever chemical they use for that.
Have you ever had
very, very careful with the use of yung elastics ko. I tinetest ko na matagal yan. Just to make sure na hindi luluwag, hindi magkaka-irritation, and as much as possible, konti lang, just enough to do the job.
Have you ever had one of your kits? Nakita mo siya sa sidewalk, yun di ba, yung mga nagbebentang vendor, tapos biglang, uy, Anatomic, tapos bootleg na binibenta na kasama ng mga kinopya na.
Yeah, there are 2 Philippine teams kit na
okay.
I always do the Philippine team kit kasi. Like the current one that was used dun sa Southeast Asian Games. Makikita mo na fake kasi yung Philippines dito sa side, baliktad. So,
kasi pinicturean lang sa lahat.
Philippines Malaysia.
Parang itong screen natin.
Baliktad, di ba?
Mirror.
Mirror. Yeah, you can see that in the polo. Baliktad yung PHI.
Ayun, pro tip, pag baliktad yun, check nyo kung tama yung position ng PHI, kung hindi, huli kayo.
Suit mo yung Pilipinas. Baliktad.
Ito na pinakahihintay ng mga viewers Yung urban legend ng bike collection nyo, Sir Clarence. So, ayan. Mapunta tayo sa kasi minention mo na yung syempre pag-usapan natin yung bikes. So, how many bikes do you currently own? Or nanonood ba yung wife mo?
No.
Ano ba natin? Hi, ma'am.
siguro I have around 12. Tapos I have mga 3 group sets and 4 wheel sets na naka-ready na. Para pag may dumating na magandang frame, I can build them up. I like assembling my bikes myself.
Wow.
No offense to the mechanics, But before, ang tinatakbuhan ko lang, it's either June of Christie's Bike Shop. Malupit yan. Or Dante Valdez of Life Cycles, cancer survivor.
Yes.
One of the best mechanics out there. And I learned from them. Kaya natuto ako magbuo ng bike ko because I always observe them when they work. And love na love ko yung nagbubuo. Pakunti-kunti mo bubuin. Every single part. Yeah. Ako, medyo may pagka-weight-weenie ako magbuo But not too much. For one thing, ayoko nung carbon saddles. Hindi ko kaya tiisin. But before I had a solution for that, I ordered gel pads for the shorts. So every time I use yung mga... Ang hirap kasi maghanap na saddle na komportable ngayon. I don't know what happened through the years. Parang naubusan ata ng kutsyon yung mga gumagawa ng bike saddle. Yes, ngayon. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Totoo yan.
When I started, ang kakapal ng mga pads Ngayon, usong-uso yung mga minimalist, which is sakit sa puwet.
And, you have given hope to our viewers. Vincent Corpus. Okay, 12. Now I can convince my wife having 6 is okay. Yan. Papanoorin nyo lang tong episode na to sa mga asawa nyo para ma-convince na more than more bikes pa for you guys. Ito, James Rosca. Tour de France V3 RS na ba yan? Ayan.
V3 RS.
Is that the next? Nakahanda na ba para dyan yung mga isang group set dyan?
Yeah. I have a 12-speed waiting.
Yun.
Excited ako gamitin yung bagong range na ginawa ng Campagnolo na 12-speed. Diba? You have your compact, you have your standard gearing, then you have your mid-compact. It's either one of the 3. Now, with the new 12-speed, you have the full range in one group set with a 36 and a 32 at the back. Kompleto ka na.
Yun.
My idea. So, maybe it's konting added weight, pero with full range, that's the way to go.
Ayan na. Maraming, nakaabang na daw yung masabi ni Sir Dale ready for pickup na ba, Sir Dale? Yung V3 RS na yellow? So, okay, out of the 12 bikes, which one is, do you have a favorite one?
Well, they're all special, no? Like, I have a Parley Z4. Ano yan? Gawa yan ng Pinoy dun sa Parley Factory, si Romel Mariano, Kapampangan. If you go to his Facebook, makikita mo yung mga ginagawa niya doon, saka yung storya niya. It's so inspiring. A carbon lug bike na Pinoy ang bumuo. Galing nun. Then, yung pinakapaborito ko, yung Delta 7. It's Exotica. The tubes are made by Kevlar, small Kevlar tubes na naka-isotruss pattern. So it's like parang strings. Nandun sa taas but tignan nyo na lang sa internet. Every time I use that, yung butas-butas.
Yung butas-butas yung
nakapatingin talaga sila
Yung naka-weave, yung parang naka-weave. Ay, solid. Yung parang naka-weave. Yes. Solid.
So it's so unique and it's so special. Yung kaibigan ko ang architect, si Rafi Santos. gusto bilhin. Ay, sabi ko, kasi it's an architect's dream. Ay, ang galing nung design. Ang galing nung technology. And it's light. Mahirap lang linisin. Saka pag nakasagasa ka ng tubig.
Diretso sa'yo. Walang harang na tubo eh. But from what I've read, one of the stiffest frames out there. From isipin mo, butas-butas siya and all, pero one of the stiffest frames built.
I was even asking, sir, paano yung aerodynamics niya? Nasama, di ba? Sabi ko, of course not. Air just goes through the tubes.
Walang drag.
Pasok eh.
Di ba? Matrix weave, ayan. Like the Adidas sole. So ano pang mga bike natin dyan, Sir Clarence?
Well, if you're a Colnago fan, you should at least have a mape. Ay, celebrated team.
Mm-hmm.
And
so how many mapes do you how many agad, no? Hindi which one, how many?
I have two lang. The first, the C59 and C64. Yeah.
C64. When will you
I like the C64 because you can now fit 28mm tires eh. First time nang ginawa ng Colnago yan for the C range. And in 24 is just right for yung kalye natin sa Pilipinas.
Ayun, lumalabas na yung mga dito, Rafi Santos. When will you sell the Delta 7? Nakaabang na rin yung group set ko for that. Ayan, maraming nakaabang dito. Ayan, and a C40 World Champion, Sir Dale. Ayan, ang dami. Alam, si Sir Dale, malamang alam yung mga nakatago, mga nakasingit-singit na bike dyan sa likod niya.
Alam mo, ever since Colnago Manila opened, yung for the Colnago fan, it's a dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine yung jersey mo, padala mo lang kay Kaladel when they go there. When it comes back, may pirma na ni Ernesto.
Ayop.
Ernesto loves the Filipino so much. You know? Kahit gano'n, may kaibigan nga ako, nagpunta doon, ang daming dalang jersey. Pinapirmahan lahat. Kahit na hirap na yung matanda pumirma, pinirmahan niya pa rin lahat.
So how do you pick your, diba? So of course it's a collection. So usually, diba, may mga theme yung, of course how do you pick which bikes to add to your collections? Paano ano yung criteria?
Pag medyo marami ka ng na boom bike, you don't want something that's yung typical production bike. You want something that's limited edition or special edition. For example, in group sets, if you can get your hands on a special edition group set, kunin mo yan. Una, mataas ang magiging resale value niyan. Kung mag-depreciate man, konti lang, but there's a chance na mag-appreciate yan. So, Durace came with something like that before, nagka-limited din yan. But now, Campagnolo marami, they came out with siyempre before, it was the 50th anniversary, nakamaleta na bakal. Wow, napakamahal yan ngayon. Sa eBay, they're selling it for $5,000.
Wow.
Ayop. So, then they came out with the 80th anniversary. Numbered. Nakamaleta. Nagsama pang bottle cage. Ang ganda, matte finish. Then, naglabas din sila ng RS. Yung parang
ngayon ang mahal na rin. Grabe.
Checkered flag. Ganda rin nun. And then, they also made a special edition tricolore group set for Colnago with the tricolore on the crank and right brake lever. Yan. Yan ang mga pang-kolekta.
Yan. Yung may mga story talaga, no?
Yeah.
Ganda yung may story yung stuff sa yung components mo, may like the anniversary group sets, like special edition frames. Ayan, no? Naka-house sa shop yung C40 World Championship niya. Wow. From Sir Dale. Hindi lang pala lahat sa bahay naka-store, meron pa pala nakatago sa sa shop.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's so hard to get your hands on a world champion because, as I heard, pag may nanalo sa world championships, like now, di ba? Who won the world championships now?
Alaphilippe.
Oh, si Julian. Specialized. Right away, they came out the special edition world champion paint job, di ba? But if you noticed, disimulado yung kulay. It's not arranged in your typical world champion color, yung stripes. Because if they do that, they have to pay a large royalty to the UCI para gamitin yung world champion stripes. So now it's seldom that you see frame sets with the actual world champion stripes. Kasi nga mahal na sinisingil ng UCI. Like if you've seen yung previous versions nung Specialized din, yung kay Kiatowski. The one with the Jackson Pollock na drip style painting. All the 5 colors of the world champion stripes is there, pero hindi siya yung UCI na stripe. So world champion pa rin, but they don't have to pay.
So is there a bike that got away?
Oh. Wow.
Yung regret na parang andyan na, you passed up on it, tapos nasa uli yung pagsisisi, parang shit. Tapos ngayon, yung type na it's still haunting you after all these years na parang dapat binili ko pala to.
Naku, hindi ko na maalala.
Mukhang nabili nyo pala lahat eh.
Wala akong isa.
Ay, meron kang bike ngayon na kumbaga holy grail of yung kumbaga siya yung grail bike mo. Yung something that you don't have yet but would be the holy grail of your collection.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm sure you have a lot of like special bikes.
Mahirap sagutin yan eh. It's like saying na bumili ako ng bike. Eto na yun. This is the bike. I'm not gonna buy any other bike in the future. That's a statement that is totally wrong. Kasi newer bike in the future na mas maganda. Walang katapusan. Lalo na nagbabago pa yung standards. Nagbabago yung tignan mo yung mga electronic ready bikes kung saan na nilalagay yung baterya. Dati ang dami kung saan yung butas. Ngayon iba na naman. Then you have the disc brakes. So things are still evolving non-stop, and I think it will continue to do so. So just antay lang for special frames to show up. Try to avoid production versions. Go for something different.
So if I was tips again for the beginners na parang diba, for those who want the unique, the limited edition type bike, how do they start looking for it? Like internet talaga.
Yeah. Dapat meron ka na listahan ng mga websites na pinupuntahan Parang daily routine mo na yan. Parang kasabay na ng kape mo yan. Check mo na palagi. Saka piliin mo yung mataas na resale value.
Yun. So how do you, may fake ba niyan? Will you come across a fake? Kunyari, of course, if you buy it from like a legitimate shop, like say, like Colnago Manila or any of the proper bike shops na yung, alam mong certified dealer or certified distributor ng brands. Let's say on a Facebook marketplace or yung mga Facebook group, biglang may nagbebenta ng frame na parang paano how do you tell? Siyempre pag yung mga baguhan dyan, hindi nila, di ba? Is there a way of checking?
Yeah. Usually naman ang fini-fake nila yung mga mahal eh. Hindi naman nila fini-fake yung murang versions. So, like, I've seen the fake Colnagos. Hindi nila kaya yung bottom bracket. Kasi
yun nga yung sasabihin ko sa akin. Kasi nakakita kami ng
they will have to go to an expensive process para mag-ayon, and they're not gonna do that.
Pag sinilip mo yung bottom bracket, hindi siya pulido. Mayroong
wala siya ng thread fit.
Parang,
yung tine-thread na aluminum.
Mm-mm.
Ayun. So, yan, tip. Check nyo muna yung Wednesda, di ba? Siyempre, one thing you can check when you check out a bike that you saw on like marketplace or Facebook group na yan, check the bottom bracket kung, di ba? Yun yung one of the first things you guys should check.
Oh yeah, or they can call up the dealer here and ask for help. Dati kasi when I started biking, lahat ng brands, gray imports, lahat. Wala pang dealer ng kahit ano.
Oo.
Ngayon, nakuha na lahat ng mga dealers ang available brands. So, call them up and ask for some advice.
Yun. Are there serial numbers tapos authenticity check lang sa website? Most of them have serial numbers? Tama ba? Paano?
It's not a good way of verifying authenticity. Mas mabuti pa if you look at the overall picture ng bike. I think it's still best to just, ask help from the dealer.
From the dealer?
Oo.
Kasi naman gumastos kayo ng malaki tas fake pala yung nabili niyo. Medyo bad trip yun,
pag bago ka, malulusot ka.
Malulusot di ba?
Makakita kayo ng mga Pinarello F8.
Yeah.
Finarello.
Chinarello.
Favorite nila yan. Parang fake Oakleys.
Para, ano pa ba? Ito, from Ian Centeno, have you ever thought of having a retirement frame set bike? Retirement bike. Ano bang definition natin ng retirement bike?
Sino magre-retire, si Clarence o yung bike?
Yung bike.
I think it's a general question. Ang sagot niyan, alam ko na gusto marinig ni Ian. E-bike. Blast the peloton away with an e-bike. Antayin mo the e-bike is still evolving. I think the latest versions, it's becoming more discreet. Pag tinabi mo dun sa konti na lang yung difference. Antayin mo lang hindi mo na mapapansin. Dadaanan ka na lang yan.
E-bike. Ito paano ba? Dogmac. Dogmac.
May question ata, Mars, tungkol sa jersey ng EF Rafa Palas.
Na collab.
Yung skateboarding design.
Yung may dog.
Nice. Galing. Ang galing, it's different, but they got fined with that. Well, ang rule ng UCI was you can only change your uniform design once a year. ginawa nila mid-year. So, buy sila. But I think that's part of the marketing. Alam mo naman, malalaking kumpanya yan. Yeah.
Kasama na sa budget na. Sa
Yeah,
cost.
yung price. Make a statement. But it's nice. It's totally different.
And a lot of the younger ones are getting, di ba? It's sparking interest for the younger crowd. Di ba? Yung mga streetwear brands na nagko-collab sa cycling brands, so iba rin, di ba? Uso na rin ang collabs. So a few years ago, there was a Supreme Castelli collab jersey rin. Yung mga mix and match of streetwear brands with cycling yung cycling kits. Kasi may batang audience ka rin di ba? May mga batang market ka rin So,
and it made cycling cool, other than of course ngayon ibang nakwento nga, nakaka-chat ko si Coach Gado. I don't know if he's listening now or tuned in. Ka-chat ko siya the other day. Sabi niya first time daw niya sa tinagal niya sa cycling na from Monumento all the way to Guadalupe sa EDSA puro bisikleta. Sabi ko how I wish I was back home and to see that na grabe yung of course it's a difficult time right now for everyone, pero the people enjoying bikes and friends asking me, so anong bibilin ko? That's one of the reasons why we started this coffee ride. And people just love to ride now. It's like an escape from this pandemic. But definitely, di ba, everybody, ngayon alam na nila kung ano yung kinababaliwan nating mag-upgrade kada linggo. Or paglawayan yung mga pyesa sa bisikleta, punta ka sa bike shop, mag-window shop ka lang minsan. But yeah, it's something that kind of nice to hear from fellow and friends na now into cycling.
Diba? Every week may bago nagtatanong na gusto magbuo ng bike. Ngayon, every week na talaga
And it's really cool now, di ba? Cool yung kita nila, saan mo nabili yung kit mo? Lalo na ngayon, kagaya niya yung Palas, like very hit siya. Sa kwento nga sa GCN I was watching, sabi na nalaman lang ng anak niya na parang I think yung Rafa na brand because of that collab. And yung anak ni was a skateboarder kasi, so alam niya yung pala. So that's more to make the sport cool to the newcomers of the sport, diba? Laking bagay rin niya for me.
Just yesterday I was with Toots Chua of Life Cycles in Green Hills. Yeah. So I usually go and visit the shops regularly. And what I noticed was, ubos ang laman ng tindahan.
Wala. Di ba? Ubos.
Everyone's buying. And there's 4 bike shops I regularly visit. Lahat sila naggawa na ng some form of online selling.
Mm-hmm.
And online selling now is it's compensating for yung absence ng people sa mga shops.
Yeah.
Ang dami bumibili online.
So So for the beginners, what's your do you have advice on how to pick, let's say, cycling gear online? What's the best way to find their size? What fit should they get? Do they go, diba? Siyempre, pag beginner ka naman, hindi mo pa naman maisip na custom agad yung bibiling ko dahil kakabili ko lang ng first bike ko kahapon. So, ano ba yung fit na ideal for yung beginner cyclists lang? Hindi naman yung parang...
actually, mahirap bumili ng damit online.
Yun na nga.
Kasi yung brands have discrepancy in their sizing. Some brands fit you in a different way. Minsan maluwag, minsan masikip. So may konting roll yun ng dice dun kung tatama sa'yo o hindi. So I suggest if you can go to a bike shop and have the garment fitted there, mas okay.
So, kailangan talaga isukat, no?
Unless they have a very reliable sizing chart or a return system para hindi ka naman malugi.
Yeah, for the beginners. Kasi syempre, may nakita ako parang small yung tao, parang large yung jersey. Diba? Parang...
T-shirt yung size ng jersey.
Oo, diba? Size niya sa t-shirt, size din niya sa jersey. Syempre, hindi naman yata pare-pareho yung size. Hindi eksakto yung size.
It's like buying shoes. Actually, discrepancy ng sizing ng mga cycling shoes, medyo malaki din. Like CD, yan before, yan ang standard ng before. As a benchmark for Italian cycling shoes, CD. So lahat ng sizing yan ang ina-apply kong sizing sa lahat ng shoes na binibili ko. When I started getting Giro, mas maliit yung Giro na half size. So I ended up selling the first pair I got. So parang ganun. Iba-iba yung sukat. So if you can fit it, actual fit, mas maganda pag ganun.
Pati ibang klaseng attention yung kailangan mo ibigay sa pagsukat ng cycling apparel kasi hindi naman yan parang t-shirt na pag sinuot mo maglalakad ka lang, kung maluwag siya, okay, medyo maluwag, magbabike ka eh. So kung ano yung suot mo, tingin ko magmumultiply siya exponentially kung anong epekto niya sa'yo after 30 minutes, 1 hour, lalo kung pumipiga ka, after 1 hour, parang kung ano yung suot mo or dala mong mali, yung bike, yung suot mong shoes or helmet, damit, after 1 hour or 2 hours na nasa bike ka, parang nararamdaman mo na lahat ng mali.
Burden na talaga.
Mas maganda na siguraduhin mo na, okay, from the moment na sinuot mo siya at dala mo siya sa bike, pati yung bike, komportable ka.
Yep.
Kasi lalala lang siya kung hindi maganda.
Oo. Tsaka yung, kunyari kunyari may pinch, yung discomfort. Kung may tumutusok, 3 oras tumutusok sa balikat mo yung, di ba? Parang, bad trip yun. Siyempre,
lalo na yung shoes pag medyo maluwag. Gagalaw-galaw yung ang hirap sa upstroke.
Oo. So kung masikip, di ba? Isipin mo, masikip yung sapatos mo ng 3 oras. Ganun
patay
din.
ang paa.
Di ba yun, namamagana siya sa loob pero wala kang magawa. Yun, bad trip yun. Pag mali yung size ng sapatos mo. Ito, Alfie Evaristo. Top 3 shoe brands. Meron ba kayo?
Ano yan eh? Shoes fall under what I call contact points sa bike. Usually when I'm building a bike, I divide it into 4 parts. The frame set, the wheel set, the group set, and the contact points. Yung contact points na yan, handlebar, saddle, and pedal shoes, napaka-subjective niyan. You have to be careful with what you choose kasi it's gonna matter a lot talaga.
Tsaka depende rin yan sa shape ng paa mo. If you have narrow feet, if you have wide feet.
It's either narrow or wide.
Tapos yung iba pa dyan, depende sa thickness ng ankle mo. May iba kasi mas bilog, may iba mas flat. So yung iba parang if you were an athlete, let's say, kasi I had these shoes na I was getting a bike fit. Tapos I had parang sa taas ng paa, dun sa dito, yung sa ganito ng paa, may parang tumatama from the opening. Tapos tinanong sa akin ng fitter, nag-soccer ka ba dati? Nagpo-football ka ba dati? Siko, oo. Ayun, kasi usually, pag nag-football dati or ganong klaseng sport, yung development ng leg mo, iba versus someone who did other activities. So, kaya may pressure point dun sa, para may discomfort dun sa shoes ko. So kahit background shape yung shape ng leg mo, ganyan, it matters din to what type of shoe you're getting. So mahirap nga mag-suggest.
Yeah. So yung question na top 3, it will depend on yung paa niya.
Yeah.
But given my experience, trusted brands na lang.
Yun.
Yung brands that are known to have made shoes na reliable and tested. Yeah. CD's one. Now Giro, I like Giro. Then ibang brands kasi pa-iba-iba na fit like Physique. I've gone through a couple of their designs. Parang every couple years nag-iiba yung design. So subjective talaga. The Shimanos are okay. They have a complete range of prices. If you want something expensive, something cheap, you can find it in Shimano. Ano mo lang, iba rin ang fit ng Shimano.
Yeah, wide toe
Wide,
box.
wide ng Shimano.
Yeah. Or some shoes have parang CD, meron silang model na wide, yung Mega.
Yes, Mega.
Tsaka advice din yun. Some people parang ginagawa nila parang sneakers yung cycling shoes. So kung makitid yung sapatos, nagwa one size up. 'Di ba ganun pag rubber shoes, pag running shoes parang makitid pero yung haba sakto. O sige, half size bigger ako para mas malapad. Pag cycling shoes, hindi yata tama yung ganung kasi syempre yung position ng cleats mag-iiba na. So look for yung most brands naman have a wide option. So kung size 10 ka, 10 wide. Tanong nyo kung may wide option kung talagang you want a wider shoe. Ayan, CD Northwave Specialized S-Works. Yung mga suggestions.
Specialized. May specialized ako. Ganda rin ang fit.
Oo.
Agree ko ba, Mars?
Agree ako dyan.
I've used CDs and Northwave. I'm happy with both. I'm currently using Northwave, so yep. Good fit. Sakto sa akin. Yep. Used that for Taiwan last year. Majority of all the races. Yeah. Good sa akin Northwave. Share ko yung link right now sa Facebook ko, and I tagged everyone dito sa tayong tatlo, and of course Sir Clarence. Tapos nag-comment si Ryan Tanggilig, Atomic kits are superb, and thank you very much of course to our champion for tuning in all the way from Dubai, and for supporting the show, and of course Anatomic.
Ayan, Ryan, mga Philippine cycling legends natin yan. Pioneer.
Hindi ko makakalimutan yung time na I was a junior and nakasabay ko yung Pagcor one time in the training ride. Ay, grabe, nakakarindi talaga sila sa circle. And isang mahabang stretch sila, di ka talaga makakapalit. And of course, naging good friend ko rin si Victor Espiritu during those years. It was a nice. I learned a lot with that group of people. Okay, especially Victor.
Si Ian Centeno is a nice question. Are you particular with Italian brand helmets compared with other non-European brand? Yeah, ako.
What helmet brand?
Ang dami ko na nag-helmet. Ang masasabi ko lang dyan, wala sa brand yan. Isuot mo. Pag mukha kang alien, huwag mo bilhin. Just make sure you don't look funny. Alam mo na helmets, they change the way you look dramatically.
Yan ang straight to the point. Pag mukha ang future mo, huwag mo suotin. Simple. Ano to? Harley D. Do you still make cycling kits?
90s pa, buo pa. Ako, Ito yung mga customers na mahirap bentahan kasi hindi nasisira yung damit.
Ito sa helmet din to, the Get Up Kids. Siguro, basta hindi tabingi. Siguraduhin diretso ang helmet. Di ba pa ako? Advice din ni pa ako to. Bago ka lumabas ng bahay.
Pati pag, kunwari, magsa-selfie ka, di ba? Naka-helmet ka na, nagbabike ka na, selfie ka. Pag tabing yung helmet mo, huwag mo na i-post kasi...
Di ba? Kahit mag-selfie ka, pag paalis ka pa lang ng bahay, at tabing yung helmet mo, mukhang durug na durug ka. Mukhang lasmag na lasmag ka na. Paalis ka pa lang ng bahay mo, pagod na pagod ka na pag tabing yung helmet mo eh.
Tingin ko na prove ni Primoz Roglic yan sa huling tour.
Oo.
Sa second to the last stage. I'm sure sobrang lakas pa rin niya. Walang debate doon. Malakas lang talaga si Pogacar. Pero tabingin na yung helmet niya. Alam mo nang bukod sa mahirap talaga yung stage. Hirap na rin siya talaga. So, idiretso ninyo na lang ng konti helmet.
Yung helmet talaga kailangan siguraduhin yung diretso. Eto, Sir Clarence, meron kaming question na tinatanong every week. Since coffee ride tayo, what do you order at the coffee shop when you stop for coffee during a ride?
Latte ako with Splenda. Diabetic ako eh.
Tapos food, kumakain ba kayo sa coffee shop? Or anong meal?
Banana cake guy ako.
Yun, solid.
Simple lang.
Kakasundo tayo dyan.
Hindi na natin babanggitin lahat ng mga specific na pagkain na kinakain ng mga siklista sa circle pagkatapos mag-ensayo.
Diba? Gusto ko ma-experience ang circle na yan.
Sarap siya. Sarap na
Ay nako, Mars. Magpunta ka doon, may papakilala ako sa'yo, makasundo mo. Si Jupiter Enriquez. Taga ibang planeta.
Si Jupes, ayan. Ayan,
Mars and Jupiter, pare.
May katag team na ako.
I will post with you and have a picture taken. Kaya ka doon.
May katag team na ako.
Maraming karakter doon, Mars, sa CS.
Oo nga eh. Balita ko nga eh. Kahit so 7 o'clock ng Sunday, no?
Yeah.
Maraming
si
karakter.
Jupiter, maaga dumadating, aabutan mo.
May partner na ako agad, no?
Yeah.
Parating nandun yun, sila Jupes.
Ano to? Okay. From Harley D, ito, sagutin natin. Ano ang Colnago inventory mga yan, Clarence? Inventory talaga eh.
Sabi mo, pwede mo na siya magpunta sa dealer. Oo. Harley, punta ka muna sa Colnago, Manila. Actually, Colnago, Manila's pricing is very good compared to ibang countries. We're getting a good deal.
Shout out to Sir Dale. I think he's still watching. Sir Dale.
Yeah.
Good
Pwede ka
evening.
order ng custom.
Yan. Coffee Ride special edition kasama ng jersey na gagawin ni Clarence.
Frame set din.
Frame set. Coffee Ride frame set. Abangan nyo.
Kailangan kayo yung logo nyo. Itong ay, hindi mabasa eh.
Kasi yung namin, tech namin, nagbike pa kanina eh. Late na tapos.
Ayusin ko yan para...
Ano pa ba ito? May mga tanong dito. May mga tanong pa kanina eh. Ito pala. So, ano ang target next bike nyo, Sir Clarence?
Next event.
Wow. Alam mo, nag-aantay ako ng just like what I said kanina, either special or limited. Medyo matagal-tagal nang hindi pa naglalabas ang Colnago ng limited edition. Itong yellow nila, hindi ko type yung dilaw eh. So, yung answer ko, I'm just waiting for Colnago to release something special.
Abangan natin yan. But sa next time mag-guest ka dito, Sir Clarence, feature natin yung something special na naabang na.
Yeah, feature natin every part ng pagbuo. That'll be nice.
Oo, di ba? From unboxing to first ride.
Yan, parang motor. May unboxing.
Di ba? Uy, 9:30.
Ayan na.
Ayan na.
Ang bilis ko ng oras dito.
Oo nga eh. 9:30 na eh. Guys, magtanong kung may mga questions pa kayo bago tayo kasi usually hanggang 9 lang tayo. Napasa yung kwentuhan eh.
May part 2.
Part 2.
Ay, isa pang tanong, next event na pinaghahandaan or inaayos ng QCCC?
Yes, ano bang upcoming events ng QCCC?
Ay. Ang hirap kasi ngayon. We don't know what rules are being implemented which will allow us to do events eh. Like 4 weeks ago, may informal race dun sa circle. Kala ko, isasakay lahat sa truck yung mga siklista eh. Huhulihin eh. The club right now the members are looking forward to the Baguio ride, which happens first week
every
of
year.
February. Every year naman yun. But we have to check kung travel up to Baguio will be allowed. But everyone's riding already, so everyone's preparing for it.
Nice.
Naapangan ko yung mga post nila Boss Alvin ng Hub. Boss Alvin, alam ko, tuned in right now. So, yun usually posts nila about Baguio and sabi ko nga sarap siguro minsan na to join the group and alam mo yun, social ride with you guys.
Ang sarap kasama ni Alvin Bipos ng Hub sa Baguio. Nagluluto yan, pati yung wife niya.
Hi, Coach Jenny. So, and then of course, di ba? Sarap kausap ni Boss Alvin, kulit. Okay, kakalimutan ko problema, tatawa ka ng tatawa yung mga posts niya minsan sa umaga. Nakakatawa sa Facebook. So, kwela siyang tao. Ayan. Thank you for tuning in. Nakita ko nag-comment siya kanina eh.
Ito from James Rosca ulit. How long is the production time if someone orders custom kits? At least.
It depends on when you order. Typical problems ng production is, kunwari, someone orders a lot before you. Nako, matatagalan kami. So, it's a matter of timing.
Is there a minimum number of, like for orders? May minimum, ano yung minimum number of pieces or kits?
Kahit 6 lang. We accept kahit 6.
6 onward, 6 to 6,000.
No. 6 sets lang.
Ayan. So if you guys want, I'm sure may mga grupo dyan ngayon, mga barkada na kaka-umpisa pa lang, gusto niyo ng team kit, minimum number.
Yeah, they should look forward to the coffee ride cycling kit.
Yeah.
Diba?
Ibibigay natin sa kanila ng mura. Murang shipping.
Mura shipping. Kasi tayo magde-deliver.
Yeah, on bike. Oh, yeah.
And how
pero kapag Borley ang suot mo, babawiin namin. Pag nadaanan ka ni Clarence sa East Ave, yari ka. Babawiin na.
May question sa akin si Ian.
Ayan, maganda yung question niya eh.
What else daw do I collect? Ian, mga Vespa.
Yun.
Yeah, mahilig din sa Vespa yan. Tapos, dadating na yung Royal Alloy na scooters. Yun naman. The showroom will open in Banawe.
Yeah.
Last week of November. You just go there.
So pagtingin niyo ng motor, tawid lang kayo sa Colnago, Manila.
Yeah.
Tatawid ka lang, di ba? Malapit lang.
Todo mo na.
Kailangan mo mag-motor pace sa'yo eh. Kailangan mo lang mag-motor pace. So, kukuha ka naman ng scooter, di ba? Kailangan yun. Essential. Essential yun sa training. Ito, from Alfie Evaristo, how much ang one set on the average for the kits?
Just around 3,000 lang.
Bib
Mga
and
3,000. Starts at 3,000 for the bib shorts and the jersey.
yun. Okay. Di ba?
Tama lang.
Tama. Panalo.
And you can have it, yun nga, pwede i-customize yung sukat. If you have concerns about having big arms, or if you're tall or under tall, you can adjust the length to make sure na you look great when you wear it.
Yun.
Mhm.
And then, before we go, how did they get in touch with you? With Anatomic. Sorry.
Oo nga, no?
Sino pa yung success na business mo kung madali ka palang kontakin?
Oo.
Mahirap ako kontakin eh. You can search me in Messenger. Tama ba yun?
Yes.
Hindi. We'll post
No. You could go to one of my outlets na lang, sa mga bike shop outlets. You could leave an inquiry there and they will forward it to me. Kasi wala ako masyadong tao to answer inquiries. Nahihirapan ako, and if I open myself kasi to yung ganyan, people can inquire. Pag hindi ko nasagot, nakakahiya.
Oo.
Yeah. So, imbis na may magalit sa akin, hindi na just go to the bike shops.
So, which bike shops can they visit?
Lahat ng branches ng Life Cycle, Colnago, Manila, sa Newton Bike Shop, kay Edmund Mangasser, Altera.
At may Polinas? Is Polinas? Bukas po. Sa Polinas daw, meron pa ba sa Polinas?
I don't know kung may stock pa doon aside from custom kits, kasi meron din kami nung RTWs. Yeah. I'll check if we have stocks there.
Sige guys, we'll post it on our page na lang after the show para you guys can come back to it, and then para if you guys are interested in getting kits done or buying the RTW kits, we'll just post it on our Facebook page also para rin meron kayong mababalikan na info.
Ano kaya magandang kulay for your your group? Coffee ride. Coffee ride. Sounds coffee. Pastel color. Pastel.
Sige.
I'll think of
December yan, Clarence, ha? Pag
Pasko.
punta kami dyan sa'yo. Kasi dapat suot natin yan sa February sa Baguio Ride.
Oh, yeah. Oo naman. Pag nagpunta na si Mars, pag nagkita na sila
Ayun.
Sa QC, sige. Punta akong circle minsan.
Basta tambay kayo sa UP. Doon kay Ate Nene. Tambay kayo. Order ka ng topping Starbucks.
Ako, wala. Sarado ngayon doon sa 7-Eleven ng Tambayan.
Matagal na ako hindi nakabalik.
Bawal doon. Pero 7-Eleven, ang ganda ng Tambayan.
Di nailipat na pala. Ngayon lang ako na-inform.
Hindi mo natanggap yung memo, ha?
Ako kasama sa Yahoo Groups eh.
Hindi mo na ma-access yung Yahoo Groups mo ngayon. Ayan, before we go, meron ba kayong mga gustong pasalamatan, Sir Clarence?
Well, first I want to thank the three of you.
You?
Si Sol, matagal ko na kilala yan, maliit pa lang yan.
Maliit pa rin.
Pero sobrang kilalang coach si Sol. From the words of Shintaro Valdez, sabi niya, pare, lahat na nagpa-coach kay Sol lumakas. And then, nung nanggaling ako kay Life Cycles, when I mentioned Sol's name, sabi niya, ay, magaling mag-coach siya.
Thank you.
Si Paco naman, I've known him, maliit pa din yan. Nag-i-scuba dive. Very talented athlete. Oh. Ang dami natin nasirang underwater gear yan. Pero, Paco, please continue to be an inspiration to Filipino cyclists. What you have accomplished there, what you are accomplishing right now. Pare, we are so proud of you. I hope you paved the way for other Pinoys to be where you are right now. Mars, I'll see you sa circle, okay?
Yes. Tuloy natin ang kwentuhan doon.
Yeah, tuloy natin doon.
Punta ako dyan minsan. Ayun. Thank you for coming on the show. Saya. Overtime na tayo ng 45 minutes, pero parang ang bilis.
Yeah, galing.
Ayan guys, kayo may mga gusto ba kayong pasalamatan?
Oh, si Kazar from New York. Right on. Yeah.
Paco, gusto mo mauna?
Kayo, Paco.
Well, syempre, parati nating thank yung guest, pero this time, of course, personally, kilala ko si Clarence and alam ko na marami siyang na-impart na experience and knowledge ngayon. Especially sa akin, kahit nung nagsisimula lang ako sa circle dati, very close sa puso ko yung QC circle dahil marami ako natutunan doon, maraming katulad ni Clarence na tumutulong sa mga beginners, sa mga gustong lumakas or gustong matuto tungkol sa bike. And sobrang laking thank you kay Clarence na patuloy-tuloy yung kanyang suporta sa mga Filipino athletes, lalo sa mga siklista. Hindi lang sa jersey, hindi lang sa sa mga tungkol sa bike, kundi rin sa support. So, thank you Clarence. And of course, thank you sa mga nanonood. Hopefully, marami kayong natutunan mula sa isang experienced na veteran ng Philippine cycling. And bili kayo ng Anatomic para terno tayo lahat.
Coach Sol?
Of course, thank you to Sir Clarence. Okay, assisted, tagal na yung magkakilala. Di pa ako siklista. Nagkikita na sila yung unknowingly magiging siklista ako nun. And frequent sa circle, kwentuhan. And it's nice to bond kahit dito virtually. And of course, to all our viewers, okay, tuned in, and everyone support. Okay, shout out sa FitQ, Fit Qatar, and to Toro Hill Cycling Club. Na lahat kami, of course, the whole club is wearing Anatomic kits. Okay, and to RCC Manila, who was tuned in also. Okay, and daming comments and a very lively discussion. And of course, to everyone. Okay, and Mars and Paco for helping out for this show. Kaya alam ko medyo busy lang lately and sila actually back end sila talaga nag-aasikaso sa lahat.
Ayan, so thank you Sir Clarence. Ito nga si Joey Maestro, sana maging regular na lang sa show. Si Sir Clarence, super saya ng episode and sobrang informative. Ayan, so baka of course we'll have you back. Thank you for coming on the show. That was hopefully that was fun and hopefully people learned a lot from our show today, diba? And then like to thank the guys, all the people watching in RCC Manila, the guys from Quezon Circle QCCC, the Endurance Lab boys are here, sila Sir Lito, sila Sir Dale, Colnago Manila. Thank you guys for watching. And yun, I'd like to thank my sponsors. Siyempre, kailangan natin na thank you Specialized, Nike Philippines, and Rudy Project. And again, thank you, Sir Clarence. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, I hope.
Do this again.
Yeah, I had so much fun. Mahirapan ako matulog nito. Okay.
Bikes.
And thank you for coming on the show, and thank you for watching Coffee Ride. See you guys again next week.